a classroom, teachers often face students who do not pay attention during lessons. Some students talk to their friends, play with their phones or stationery, and sometimes ignore the teacher's instructions. This situation can make the classroom noisy and difficult to control. Because of this, teaching students how to listen is a very important. Listening is not only about being quiet but also about understand instructions, respecting others, and important of listening in the classroom. There are several reasons why students do not listen to the teacher during class. Sometimes students feel bored when the lessons is too long or not interesting. Others may be tired, distracted by friends, or more interest in using their gadgets. Sometimes students also do not understand the teacher's explanations because the instructions are too fast or unclear. In addition, teenagers often enjoy talking and joking with the classmates, especially when the teacher cannot control the class well. For this reason, teachers need to understand students' behavior and find teaching methods that can keep students focused and involved in the lessons. Strategy to teach students to listen you. Use clear and simple instructions. Teachers should explain instruction using simple and direct language. Long and complicated explanations may confuse students and reduce their focus. Clear instruction helps students understand what they need to do. Make eye contact. Eye contact helps teachers connect with students and gain their attention. When teachers look at the students while speaking, students feel more involved and are more likely to listen carefully. Process. Use positive reinforcement. Teacher can praise students who listen well or follow the instructions correctly. Positive reinforcement, such as ask complete or reward, can motivate students to show better behavior in class. Use interactive activities. Activities like storytelling, games, discussion, and question and answer sessions help students stay active and interested. Interactive learning reduces boredom and encourage students to pay attention. Establish classroom rules. Teachers should create clear classroom rules about listening behavior, such as not interrupting others and paying attention when someone is speaking consistent. Rules help students understand expectations in the classroom. Challenge in teaching students to listen. Teaching students to listen is not always easy because every student has different personalities, learning style, and level of motivation. Some students may become bored easily, especially if he listen not interesting or too difficult for them. Distraction in the classroom can also affect students' concentration. For example, students may talk friends, use gadgets, or pay attention to other things outside the classroom. In addition, emotional or personal problem can make the student less focused during lessons. Teachers need patience and flexibility when facing test challenge. They should try different teaching methods and create a sportive classroom environment where students feel comfortable, respected, and more motivated to learn. Conclusion: the teaching student listen is an essential part of successful classroom management. Listening skill helps students understand lessons, communicate effectively, and develop positive behavior in the classroom. To improve student listening abilities, teachers should to be unclear communication, engaging activities, positive reinforcement, and consistent classroom rules. Although they may be challenged, teacher can overcome them by being painted, creative, and supportive. In conclusion, when students learn to listen properly, the student classroom becomes more effective, organized, respectful, and enjoyable. for both teachers and students. Slide 2. Solving the problem's number to using the logical arguments based on meeting 5. Background of the problem. In Mas Gandaria's classroom, one student named Zefano frequently created disturbing during the lessons. He often talked to female class, distract nerdy students, and he made sarcastic comments toward the teacher. Whenever Miss Gandaria tries to correct him, Zefano responds with the exaggerated politeness and jokes, causing the other students to laugh instead of taking the situation seriously. Over time, this behavior reduced the teacher controls of the classroom and interrupted the learning process. This problem is common in many classrooms because some students seek attention, the test classroom boundaries, or feel unmotivated during lessons. If the situation is not handled properly, it can negatively affect both the teacher and the student. Analysis of the problem. Attention-seeking behavior. Stefano afraid to enjoy receiving reaction from the classmate. When students laugh at his joke and comments, the behavior becomes reinforced because it gives him social attention and popularity in class. Weak classroom authority. The student may have felt the classroom rules were not strict or consistent enough when disruptive behavior does not receive clear consequence. Student may continue repeating it. Lack of student engagement. Students who feel bored, disconnected, or uninterested in the lessons often create distraction to entering themselves or other. Analyzing of the problem. Emotional and social factors. Teenagers sometimes use humor or sarcasm to gain confidence, hide insecurity, or challenge authority figure. This means the problem may not only be about disciplines, but also about communication and emotional needs. Because of the factors, the teacher need to respond strategically instead of emotional. Strategic to solve the problem. Ms. Gandaria should apply professional classroom management strategies to improve the situations. First is build personal communication. The teacher should speak privately with Zefhano after class in a calm and respectful way. Instead of immediately blaming him, she can ask about his feeling, motivation, and behavior. This approach can help build mutual respect and trust. Set clear expectation. Classroom rules should be explained clearly from the beginning, including respectful communication and appropriate classroom behavior. Students also need to understand the consequence or disruptive actions. Use positive reinforcements. Rather than focusing only punishment, the teacher should recognize positive behavior, compliments the students when they participate respectfully can encourage better classroom attitudes. Increase students' participation. Interactive teaching methods such as a group discussion, games, presentation, or collaborative activities can help reduce boredom and keep students actively involved in the lessons. Stay calm and professional. Teachers should avoid showing anger or embarrassment in front of the class. Responding calmly helps maintain authority and prevents students from turning the situation into entertainment. Expected outcomes. If their strategy are applied consistently, several positive outcomes may appear in the classroom. This strategy are applied consistently, several positive outcomes may appear in the classroom. First is Stefano may gradually become more cooperative and respectful. Second, other students may stop encourage disruptive behavior. Third, classroom discipline and focus can improve. Four, students may feel more comfortable and engaged during the lessons. Five, The relationship between teacher and students can become healthier and more professional. In addition, a positive classroom atmosphere allow students to learn more effectively without unnecessary interrupting. In conclusion, this case demonstrates that disruptive behavior in the classroom is not simply as a discipline issue but also a communication and classroom management challenge. Teacher must understand student behavior, maintain professionalism, and apply effective strategy consistently. Punishment alone is often not enough to slow classroom problems. Teachers should combine clear rules, positive reinforcement, engaging teaching methods, and respectful communication to create supportive learning environment. In a conclusion, successful classroom management depends not only on controlling students but also on building positive relationship and encourage students to practice responsibility in the learning process.